Chris, when I see you, I must say I get flashbacks of the Rock the Registration concert. A lot of South Africans really judged me for my dance moves and praised you for yours. So I wanted to know, before we start this interview, could you maybe teach me how to vorsho?
So I think we actually should be asking ourselves, in the time since the last event, have you learnt any more dance moves to teach me?
Okay, I've got one. I do it sometimes. It's all about the hips. It's about going up and down. Up and down.
Is this the move?
Up and down. That is in fact the move.
Head or something.
It sounds like maybe I'm not going to be taught to vorsho today, but next time, South Africa, you will see me vorshoing. So Chris, what a time it has been today. A powerful start. How has today been for you?
It's been good. It's been good. I mean, people have been coming out. People are checking. We were out in the shopping centre this morning. We are a little bit concerned about some of the issues around the IEC, but hopefully we can sort that out as we go forward. But it's exciting to see people taking ownership of the future, which is great.
Perfect, Chris. Now, you're first KZN mayor here, and you've been setting the bar so high. What have some of the takeaways been from being executive mayor of Umgeni, and what are the things you've achieved?
So I think the message is that we can change things. You know, we can fix things. Even broken things can be fixed. And we've got that opportunity in 2024 as well to fix our country and our province. You know, we've cleared the debts, we've bought equipment, we started to fix the potholes, we started to fix the street lights, the things that people expect a government to do every single day.
Now, Chris, you have a really exciting campaign, the 1+1=win campaign. Can you explain the concept for us?
So it's quite simple. It's not rocket science that we need to do. If every DA voter finds one other person to take and vote DA, then we can win this province and we can win this country. So that says that we each have a responsibility. You know, we're councillors and members of parliament and all the rest of it. But each one of us as a South African also has a responsibility to take ownership of the future. And that's why we say 1+1=win.
That's awesome, Chris. Now, please tell me, why did you get involved in politics and why did you choose the DA as a vehicle to bring about change?
So as a young person, I didn't really know much about politics. And when I slowly started to get involved at a university level, I realized that, you know, when you're given power to create some sort of a change, you should use it. And if you use it for the right thing, you can really bring about that difference in many people's lives, especially the vulnerable in our society, those who rely on government, who rely on people in positions of power. Why the DA? Well, the DA best represents me. It's vision for the country, it's vision for communities, it's track record in government. So we should rather be saying, why not the DA? Why not the DA? We are the thing that is going to bring about change for everyone, and we've shown it where we're in government.
Bringing about change wherever we govern. Now, Chris, speaking about that, do you believe that in 2024 the DA will be able to form a national government? And what will happen if people don't register to vote?
Absolutely. I mean, that decision is up to the voters. We know as the DA we've got what it takes, but we need everyone to get out there and get behind us so we can do that. We know that we've seen some exciting stats around coalitions. We've seen exciting stats in different provinces around what the future could look like. And that really does come down to whether or not voters are going to get behind the biggest organization with a track record of delivery. And you can only do that if you're registered to vote. If you're not registered correctly, you will not be able to vote in 2024.
Now, Chris, what would your final message to South Africa be on this registration weekend?
I think it's to say that in times of uncertainty, in times of instability, in times when we don't know what's coming next, is not to lose hope. Hopelessness is saying we don't see a future, we don't see anything beyond today. So have hope, because there is hope in South Africa. There's so much good that happens. There's so much that we can make happen in this country. But that relies on each one of us taking up that responsibility and realizing that no one's going to save us. We have to save ourselves, and we do that through the ballot box.
Thank you. You heard it here. 1+1=win. And let's be clear, South Africa, we can remove this failing ANC government, but we need all South Africans to register and to register to vote. So this weekend, go out to your local registration voting station and register to vote, or skip the queues and go to check.da.org.za. We've made it easy for you to rescue South Africa. It's important to remember that the laws have changed, so you can only vote where you register to vote. So it's so important that you go out to check your registration status. Now, we will be live again tomorrow at 9:15 with our federal leader, John Steenhuisen, as well as DA Premier in the Western Cape, Alan Windy. You'll get to see more of this. Maybe by then, Chris will have taught me how to vote, sure?
Get help registering to vote at check.da.org.za. Register to rescue South Africa.